Yo, it's Level Up Chess here with another video to help you level up your chess. I've got on the screen my student's progression in 2026. I've been floored by how well he's doing under my teaching, and so I've come to YouTube to try to help you out and get better at chess. In order to help you out, it would help me if you commented your rating. Also, if you commented a game so I could understand the strength of my viewers, understand how strong you are at chess so I can help you better. And if you send in a game, I'd love to create a second series where I go over your game. Pawns are the most important piece in the game. In my opinion, not even close. And this is a game defined by pawns. Think about it. You would never move your rook here because a pawn would take it. A pawn is so worthless that you would never risk a piece being taken by a pawn, and for that reason the pawn is so strong. Pawns control squares. I'll do a whole series on why pawns are the strongest piece in the game. They also can never move backwards. They're the only piece on the chessboard that can never move backwards. This knight will have a very tough time getting to this weak pawn. Because why? Because its pawns are blocking the knight's movements. This bishop can never get into our position because our pawns are blocking it. So this is a game that's fully defined by pawns. However, we have one pawn that's not blocked. This is called a passed pawn. Another reason why pawns are the most powerful piece, they can turn into queens. And theoretically, because there's no pawn in front of this f4 pawn, this pawn can eventually become a queen. But actually, this pawn has a second purpose for our sake. It can open up space for us. When we push this pawn, we're giving our queen entrance into the position. And so in such a closed game where white's king seems really weak, my whole goal is get this pawn to f3, get our queen in to white's side. But right now we can't play f3 because then our knight hangs. So since my whole focus is getting my pawn to f3 in order to get my queen to f4, I now need to deal with how do I get this knight not on this square. And look at it. We have a move with our knight that makes white waste a move. If we go knight c2, we're attacking this bishop. White has to deal with our threat with their next move. And if you look, this bishop has no squares they can go to. Our pawns are controlling the c5 square. Our pawns are controlling the a5 square. And if they go bishop a3, our knight will take it. So white only has one move in response to that. White goes knight a2. Now because they wasted a move, we get a second move with our knight, and we can plop our knight down as d4, getting our knight away from the e3 square where it would hang, further putting pressure on f3. And our opponent, white, because they just wasted a move with knight a2, they were freaking out. They immediately pushed their knight back to c3. Now we get a second move because we made them waste this move. We go f3, and our pawn allows us to break through the game. As soon as we got our queen in, the position blew up. White lost. This was a game defined by pawns, and our pawn was able to push through, but only because we found a move that wasted white's turn by going knight c2. Thank you for watching the video. It's Level Up Chess. Follow for more. I'm just finding my voice on YouTube, so bear with me if the videos are not perfect, but please comment your rating. Please share your games with me, and I'll definitely make a series going over your games. Thank you so much. Back tomorrow, noon, with another video.